We're in our final phase of getting you a little safer, and we're talking to Lynn Oswagen. He's an officer with the Johnston Police Department about our home and our car, safety at home and safety around our vehicle. You walked around, before everyone set up to start filming today, you walked around the house and checked it out to see what are the threats, or what did you call it?
Risk assessment.
Okay, you did a risk assessment. So tell me what kinds of things you're looking for.
Well, overall, the house is pretty good. When I look at this house and walk around, I notice that half of it, the back half and the east half of the home, if I'm on either side of that, there's no neighbor or person that would have visual observations of me. And obviously you can't change the location or the way your house is set on your lot, but you just need to be cognizant of that, so then you can do things to modify, improvise, and hopefully take that risk down a little bit.
So give me a few tips, things that I need to do and think about to make sure that my home is as safe as possible.
Well, I encourage everybody to do a risk assessment. That's essentially just walk around, check out what might be the vulnerable areas of your home. When you identify those, whether it's first floor windows, sliding glass doors, front entryways, things that you think might be vulnerable or appear to be vulnerable, if you were going to break into your home, what would be the easiest way to do it?
So just basic points of entry are things that we need to be cognizant of.
Correct. One thing we always talk about is people do a risk assessment. You don't have to worry about the second floor windows if there's not a deck or anything. People aren't coming to rob your house or break in with a ladder.
Right.
So you just look at,
that makes sense.
A lot of the crimes that occur are usually crimes that are easy, a quick opportunity.
They're looking for an easy way to
So they're going to go where they're going to be least seen with the least amount of interference. And so you've got to select those areas of your home that would seem to be the most advantageous for a criminal to take and enter your home with.
Lynn, thank you so much for helping us and teaching us about keeping our home safe. Now let's go take a look at a car and how we can make sure that we're safe around our other home away from home, our car.
Sounds great.
What are the things commonly that people do that really put them in danger if something bad happened?
Well, if you're talking about personal safety in a car, you also, just like I mentioned with a house, have to do a risk assessment. You got to look at where your vulnerable areas are. And a lot of times in a car, if somebody is actually targeting an individual, obviously access to that person is key. So if you're traveling in your car, we always recommend that you travel with your doors locked. If you're not familiar, you get into a crowded area, make sure that you're not totally accessible. Have your windows up or only cracked a little bit. Things you've got to be cognizant of if you leave your vehicle is your garage door opener. A lot of people, like in this car, have their garage door open.
It's pretty typical to put your garage door opener somewhere there.
It is.
Yep.
And when a person is able to gain access into your vehicle without your knowledge, they have access to your garage door opener. A lot of people don't realize those are missing until it's too late.
So what else do I need to be thinking of besides access to my car?
Well, if you get in your car, another thing that goes along with that garage door opener is a lot of times in the glove box, people keep their mandatory information that's required by law.
You're following the law. You got to have, what are the things that you're supposed to have? Your license,
your vehicle registration, and proof of insurance. Now, with your vehicle registration and proof of insurance, it shows your name, it shows your physical address, and if a person has your garage door opener, your name and your address, that gives them access obviously to your home and can enter your home through your garage door.
So what do you suggest?
I suggest that in those situations that you block out the actual physical address.
Just take a marker
and make sure that you just black out the actual physical address on your insurance card and on your registration, so in the event they do gain access into your car, they still don't have information on where your home is at.
Lynn, thank you so much for coming and talking to us about home and car safety. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if you want any more information about the experts or the specific information that was shared today, go to needinspiration.com and all of that will be available to you. I hope that you will take these things into consideration and make your life a little bit more safer.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Need Inspiration. We're proud to bring a new episode each and every week. stop into Des Moines Motors and see our incredible line of noble cars, electric motor vehicles, and quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. We'll see you on the next episode of Need Inspiration.